This is an introductory lesson to Systemic Functional Linguistics, or in short, SFL. Before we introduce to you to SFL, we will first define the meaning of language. What is language? According to Michael Halliday, language is a system of meaning potential, and the study of language is the study of people's ability to mean. Language is a semiotic system. Language is the most sophisticated and elaborated of all of our semiotic system is the system of language. Interestingly, other semiotic systems can generally be translated into language, but not otherwise. Language can be described as a semiotic system because it involves sets of meaningful choices or oppositions. If a language is a semiotic system, then the process of language use is a process of meaning makings by choosing. This means we relate what people did do or did say on any particular occasion, or their actual linguistic choices, to what they could have done or could have said, or their potential linguistic choices. SFL, or systemic linguists, are interested in how people use language with each other in accomplishing everyday social life. Language use is sensitive to context. For example, if your boss suggests something to you, it usually means do this. It is not a suggestion at all, simply because you cannot refuse it. On the other hand, if someone who is a subordinate to you suggests, it is usually a plea. And lastly, if your friend suggests, it may be a real suggestion, and you can refuse it if you like. Now, what is SFL? The systemic functional approach to language is to analyze and explain how meanings are made in everyday linguistic interactions. The systemic approach provides a very useful descriptive and interpretive framework for viewing language as a strategic, meaning-making resource. The good thing is, according to Halliday, SFL can be applied to many kinds of language research. For example, historical ones. That is, to understand how languages evolve through time. Next involves the theoretical concerns. For example, understanding the nature and functions of language. In developmental studies, which focus on understanding how a child develops language. In educational studies, which help people learn their mother tongue or foreign languages. In speech pathology, artificial intelligence, the semiotics of visual art, and lastly, stylistics, for example, psychotherapy. In this lesson, we have looked at a brief introduction to systemic functional linguistics. In the next lesson, we will learn more about the theoretical applications of this theory. See you in the next lesson.